finish a 3-0 in the finals. I would not have expected this after last week, but it looks like he has been hitting the game hard and hitting MaSa hard.
Exactly.
We are going to be going into Orbital Shipyard. That's another pretty standard 3-base map. Blizzard seems to be pushing that.
Yep.
And
yeah,
in
they
the
like
top,
these in-base natural situations.
yes.
Yeah.
In the top right side, it is from Team Teamless, the Blue Terran player MaSa.
And his opponent down here on the bottom left-hand side in the red, it is HuK.
Looking so dominant. I have nerd chose tasteless.
Oh,
Tasteless!
so many adepts.
So many adepts. The shades are everywhere. I smoke cigarettes and chew on them. They're delicious.
I have a new daughter and play cards. Or something. But
Let's high five. You missed. This will haunt me
good
forever.
times.
Meanwhile, we do have 2 probes on gas for the Protoss player HuK.
Yeah, they're there.
They're doing all right for
they're
themselves.
Totally there. Yeah.
Is he going to rally that third? Yes. He's rallying it to the expansion, keeping me on my toes.
Totally.
Going to do that before Cybercore even. I like this. Says he's been really aggressive against MaSa this series, and just taking that slight little cut to your tech to put your economy a little bit further ahead. It's nice, unless your opponent does this, which is 2 Rax Reaper
Things. Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Not even bothering to hide it, just saying, you know what?
It's here.
Come at me, bro.
Come look.
You
Come look at things.
wait. Oh, this is command center first into 2 Rats. My mistake. I was just so excited about all the cigarettes I was chewing. That chewing tobacco is actually everything is chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
Chewing tobacco even.
Right.
So we are going to see a Mothership Core and Warp Gate started up. No Adept to start.
No.
There it is. He might actually be thinking. It's hard to say if he knows the timing exactly. He might know that's command center first, but this is a new expansion. It's easy to just look at 2 Rax and say, oh, that's 2 Rax Reaper. But I think he knows it's not. Oh wow, 3rd command center.
That's MaSa style.
That is very greedy and may get punished by this fast robotics facility.
Could very well get punished by that, as I do assume that more
Going to see some Adept drops.
more warping in will come. Yeah, with the dropping as well.
And HuK is known for some pretty damn nice Warp Prism control.
He is.
Yeah.
He is definitely known for that.
You know, it'd be cool to see if he put a probe in there and then
Just
dropped pylons, and
things,
just use them for that.
It could work. It could totally work.
We do see a 3rd and 4th Rax, I believe, from MaSa coming down, so he is not messing around with this production. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have HuK going for 4 gates. Oh, can the SCV scout this? HuK does not want to let him see that. Oh, man.
Yeah.
MaSa, wow, he knows where it is. What? That is a good scout. Recognizing that pylon was there.
Yeah.
And just, wow, nice.
Must be added on.
Nice probe being pulled there. But, yeah, that was some good intuition from the Maru Kim, the One True Maru. Can he go One True Maru style and bring this back?
Certainly going to try and go One True Maru style, but will he be able to deal with these Adepts? He's so far been pulled apart by them a fair bit.
Yes.
And they're almost like they're one of those techs, again, that seems to be able to spiral out of control. If you start to get behind on it, you get completely torn apart.
It snowballs really hard. I really like this from MaSa. He's going for combat shields. It's going to make make sure that the Adepts do not 2-shot Marines. Now, for the first little bit, combat shields are not going to be there. But if MaSa can hold this off for about a minute and a half, he's going to be in a good position to hold this off. But by being so close to the low ground, oh wow, Sentry, interesting. Oh, Guardian Shield, very nice.
Very nice.
Oh wow, targeting the Sentry. Look at that control from both players.
The Warp Prism micro there. Ultimately, they're not getting a whole lot done, even though it did look pretty impressive.
Look at the worker count right now. Because of that 3rd CC and doing it gasless, he is quite ahead right now. If he can hold this off without taking, honestly, a lot of damage. Oh, wow. Still some beautiful pickup and drop micro. That is really nice, forcing some SCVs off the line.
Yeah, it does pull it back. Has lost 3 adepts, but for 10 Marines, not too bad.
This is what I'm talking about, though. HuK is looking sharp right now. Just so when you play StarCraft, anyone who's played competitively on the ladder knows there are 2 different ways you play. You play, oh nice, snipes the observer. Sometimes you play kind of sloppy, and then there's sometimes you play and you just, everything you do feels sharp. Ooh, nice. Adepts being warped into the main. This could be systematic destruction of MaSa coming in.
Yeah, and we've got this pull apart again of Adepts in the main, Shades into the natural here, do get picked up.
HuK,
however, the Marauders here up front.
Pulling himself apart this time. Oh man, he lost a lot of Stalkers at the front, killing 7 SCVs, 8, but he lost like, what, 5 or 6 Stalkers?
Yeah.
He's a little bit ahead on workers right now. Ooh, Dark Shrine follow up.
Trying to go into the Dark Shrine here.
One behind Dark Shrine.
Might as well.
But I don't even know if he's behind. I think he's a little bit behind because of that 3rd command center. MaSa needs to start making SCVs again, but a little bit flustered maybe. Oh wow, definitely more Adepts coming into the main. Looks like he picked off another worker. Oh, I like this from MaSa. He decided to build a bunker in the back. He's not going to be having to deal with that anymore.
Good call there to do, and I don't think that this Dark Shrine switch is going to work out that well for him because, one, there's 3 CCs. There's probably going to be a scan as necessary. And the Adepts do the work the way they do it. I don't know that you're going to get more out of a DT in terms of worker kills than you are from just throwing the Adept.
Yeah.
Eventually, the DT is going to die. You're going to lose it anyway.
Yeah.
But the Adepts, that's the thing you've got going. So I'm not sure that this is going to be a great switch into it, but we'll see as that is nearing completion now.
Wow, is he just going to use this for... No, he can't just use it for Archons. He has to use it for Harass.
Yeah.
Oh man, MaSa's been good about that. Really, really nice... Is that 4 DTs?
Yep.
Wow, 4 DTs and
here.
a warp in to walk in the front door.
Yep.
This
he'll be pulling them apart, but he is still in a reasonably tight area.
Yes. So scans are going to be a lot more efficient than on a bigger map like.
Yeah. And there comes a scan. He may have, if he was noticing at the exact moment, he would have seen the DT. I don't know that he did.
Oh,
but
I think
here come turrets now
on their way.
And the Warp Prism is down. Did not even get to unload all the DTs here. One DT getting out of range, but he's going to be coming in turret range anyway.
Big mistake. Must have been looking at something else.
There, a DT sneaking by everything. We'll get some worker kills here for sure.
I have to assume he's got a scan ready to go, though. Maybe not.
One might think.
No, wow,
but
he spent them all.
Looks like he doesn't. However, we've got a tower coming up here. Turret.
Yes.
Traps.
Oh, look at that. Looks like he has +1 armor, I believe, and that makes it so that DTs just don't quite one-shot Marines. Exactly. Or maybe it's the shields, but might be shields plus armor?
It should be both, yeah, because shields, take you to 45?
55.
Is it? Okay.
I believe. Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, they start with 45, they go up to 55.
Okay, then that.
Oh, but he has, he has +1 attack on them. Okay, yeah, because DTs normally do
so
45,
that makes sense.
Right? Oh, wow. Picks off 2 DTs right there. If you send them in one at a time, it can be okay to pick off or to force scans.
Yeah.
But losing 2 right there, definitely not worth it.
And I think that was really just a big investment. And as we saw there, got some worker kills, but that's about it.
Yes.
And I think he would have been better off either stopping the attack outright. Nice little Adept weirdness here. But
please
he's
cancel
just
the... Oh,
on.
no!
He's leaving the Stalkers completely out in the cold.
Oh, a big mistake from HuK. He didn't even cancel those shades. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, gas being picked off here.
Wow. He's going for a base trade with those Adepts.
Yeah, coming all the way in here.
Yeah, that's kind of what he has to do, I think. That's not a bad decision. Wow, it looks like MaSa is actually going to go home.
I think he has to do something. There's many
so
of the Adepts, and if they
I don't know if I like this decision to commit
everywhere.
from HuK.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in here deep. There is still loaded in the bunker in the back, which is nice.
Oh, meanwhile, he's following up with his army. I like this from HuK. This is going to give him... Oh, wow, look at that shade into the third. Nicely done. Trying to do the same thing he did previous game. Picked off a Widow Mine before it can warp Burrow. Actually, MaSa's starting to get pulled apart.
Yeah, we're facing the same situation here again, but again, these Stalkers not really helping out a whole lot.
HuK is looking so good right now. Just his form is unbelievable.
The worker count, however, this time around, not dropping to the same extent.
No, definitely
nearly.
not. But
still low.
Dealing with this is so stressful as Terran. It's unbelievable.
But I think now at this point, like once you do stabilize from that,
you feel like you're in a really great spot.
Yeah, you feel good, and from HuK's side of things, again, we get back to this. These Stalkers cannot stand there and fight anything.
No.
They're great in this harassment position. They cannot take an attack. So as soon as MaSa gets the kind of steadiness again to go and push, his army can plow down. Whereas these Adepts and Stalkers are only good when they're fighting on the other side of the map.
Yes, even with that +3 attack, HuK just does not have any AoE, and we've seen from Heart of the Swarm, from Wings of Liberty for 5 years, you cannot fight Terran Bio, MMM, now M, 4th M with mines, army without splash damage.
Yeah.
You just need it. Oh, nice snipe on the, wow, he's like really forcing stims well. Nice. Oh, man. HuK is just
coming back in here. Liberators,
torturing him.
Now going after the Warp Prism, which is a big help.
Yes. Oh, even loaded up into it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at those Widow Mines taking down both observers at once. Oh, wow. Weird. Both kind of, well, HuK was targeting the Widow Mine, but the Marine Marauder was on move command right there.
Yeah, there is still a lot here by HuK on his side of things. MaSa's total army is bigger, but wasn't all right here at the moment.
Yes, those liberation zones are going to help out quite a bit. We do see some DTs even with the army, so if MaSa's not paying attention, he could suddenly lose a lot of extra forces.
So again, shading into the liberation zone, don't know.
Pass through.
Don't know about that. Yep, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, not really
able. Yeah, he just cannot really stand up to that.
Yeah, you can't actually attack this.
Looks like MaSa is. Oh wow! Actually, there's a lot of DTs doing damage.
Yeah,
as we said,
I don't think he saw that right away.
Took a good fight. Man, Liberators do so much damage to ground units.
Yeah, we've got HuK down to only 20 army supply here. Unfortunately, we're starting to get away from it here. On
this Liberator is
side.
moving a little too far forward, but still, MaSa looking, in a great position. This is HuK on 4 base, remember?
Yeah.
But he kind of needs to hold it to be able to rebuild his army. And the lack of splash damage is really hurting him.
That's it, yeah. In the previous game, it was the Storms that were ultimately able to close it out. But it's going to be harder here.
Yes, and we do
DT
have
coming in yet again. We'll try and force something out.
Ooh, getting that Widow Mine's kind of nice. Getting 2 Widow Mines, wow. Still no scan. 3 Widow Mines being killed by that DT before it finally gets picked off. HuK just, he's winning little moral victories that are very nice. And, like, this feels like it should have been over a long time ago.
Yeah, definitely. It's
+3 attack is definitely playing a factor, really letting those Adepts chew up this army.
Yeah, now with the Adepts finally gone here, I believe he may have enough to actually plow through. No Mothership Core is there anymore either.
The pylon overcharge. Oh, is he going to? No, he gets the Observer out. HuK's been really good with his target fire on his Stalkers there.
Yeah, and these DTs coming in one at a time has been really obnoxious to MaSa as well, getting a Marauder there and forcing out the scans that could have put him way ahead.
I'm really impressed that HuK's been able to hold this long. Oh, that DT moving into the scan range. Wow, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, another Widow Mine snipe. Really nicely done. I am so impressed with HuK's play right now.
Yeah, it's very, very strong. I mean, he's been holding this army off forever.
Yeah.
With 20 to 30 army supply against 60
like
to
60.
70.
Yeah.
And he's just holding this choke.
And no AoE.
Yeah.
No AoE damage, and he's still holding.
charging in again. The DT, once again, driving the army back just a little bit. Does get two at once this time.
And
that may be a bit of an expense. There is
Observer does not go down yet.
Yeah. And an Archon there is definitely going to help with these small pokes in.
Yes.
If MaSa can get just a bit of a hand free to be able to drop with one on any part of this,
that's going to be
then he will charge ahead. But he doesn't have the freedom to do that right now.
This is I can't reiterate enough how impressive this is that HuK has held this off for as long as he has. Oh, nice. Targets down the Liberator.
Barely living. Needs to target it down. Does get it there now. The army may have been overextended this time. The DT's still going to work.
Wow, these DTs have been so good.
Yeah, still alive here.
Can you imagine if HuK had even 2 storms? Like,
yeah,
I don't know how he affords that, but if he like somehow got out storms.
MaSa, I think, finally here leaving this position. He had to either leave that position or get over and build a damn turret. Because that was absolutely chewing him to death. I think now he's going to try and take the fight slightly away.
Oh, and
getting
the turret finally going out at his 4th, but
the DT
a DT
will
coming
find
in.
it. There's no forces there to deal with it. So turret or not, he's going to lose some workers.
A lot of workers, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But here comes the attack
MaSa
from the other angle.
kind of outmaneuvering.
Taking down
6
probes here.
Yeah.
The liberation zone goes down. Will cover his retreat up the ramp, I think.
Yes, actually.
Will he? Yeah.
Oh, nice. Going to target down that Liberator. But it looks like, is MaSa finally going to do it? Those Armor Marauders, they don't do a ton of damage to Adepts, but another Liberator coming in. Nothing in to take it down.
Yeah,
HuK needs to get out of that liberation
without the
zone.
Stalkers, he can kind of dance around this area.
DT.
Really holding well.
Wow. HuK, he's still down by 30 supply, but he has been an absolute miracle worker. Helen Keller, he could have made Helen Keller able to see.
Probably.
But maybe not. He would have used DTs.
No.
Making HuK blind, or making MaSa blind.
Totally true. And this DT again coming back into the base as SCVs are repositioned. Took a hit off his own Widowmine
his own Widowmine, yeah.
And again, we're still at this position. 50 army supply to 20, and the 20 is holding.
And not just holding, but like miraculously holding.
Yeah.
Every fight I look at, it should be MaSa pushing through, it seems.
Yeah.
But
the only thing I can think at this point is that this may be one of the longest. No. Taking hits.
Ooh.
Pretty big ones hits there. But this could be one of the longest star votes.
Yeah.
That we see. It's hard to see despite...
And they're on 4 bases.
Yeah. Despite HuK's miraculous holding here, eventually he will have to expand to something else as his resources come.
Looks like HuK, and he's even long-distance mining from a 5th base.
Exactly.
MaSa actually taking advantage of that Terran ability to lift off your base.
Yeah.
And
so key in this type of game where you're really scrappy and you can't afford
it is
to do all of this.
If these upgrades from MaSa can get up, that's going to be a big advantage for him.
Yeah, obviously huge.
I can't even fathom how good this play is from HuK.
Yeah, the Shade's looking around here.
And since it's just an orbital, he's going to...
Okay. Oh, luckily the medevac there will catch this. And start taking him out before too much damage can be done.
That's a crummy feeling, isn't it, as Protoss? Oh, look, I got my Adept here. I'm going to do a bit of damage. No. And then you see like 4 mules get called down, and you're like, oh, great. This base is going to pay for itself now in about 45 seconds.
Exactly. HuK desperately, I think, trying to save up minerals to a point that he can afford a Nexus in that far position. But
forces out a big stim right there. But there is a ton of energy on those medevacs. I don't know why he ran all the way back there. That seems...
Yeah.
I think the DTs, and there's that turret, have put the fear of God into him.
Yeah, he really wants to be home. And I think he's worried about that Adept's massive run by.
Oh, look at that big blink on top of the army.
The Liberator getting in place.
Yes.
The SCV's going down here, though, chasing a bit far.
HuK has been an absolute maestro this game.
Yeah.
He's always been doing something that MaSa doesn't want him to do.
Yeah.
And just making MaSa uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and he's going to lose. This is, I think this is only his 3rd command center, or is his 4th?
Yeah.
I guess that's his 4th orbital, yeah.
It's this army that causes trouble now here. ultimately these Stalkers can't push much farther than that, and this becomes the issue. MaSa is still insisting.
Oh, wow. Nicely done. Picking off some reinforcements. Does get that Liberator away.
Circling back again. Oh, the blink forward.
Wow.
Oh, if he had jumped on that at that moment, there was no retreat there for HuK.
Yes. This is, I can't even.
Yeah, getting a Liberator in a good position.
I just can't even right now.
Seriously.
Those adepts. Oh, he wants to cancel those, I think. No, he goes for it. Going to get on top of the army. Liberator going down. Oh, but meanwhile, those a new Liberation Zone coming out. Adepts doing a lot of damage to the army. Actually, good positioning from HuK.
Yeah, the high ground here will, I think, finally carry it.
Yes.
We're now at 99, army supply to 25. Enough to charge through here. The overcharges go off. The Mothership Core is down. GG is called. MaSa finally breaks through an almost unstoppable defense by HuK. If he didn't run out of money, I feel like he could have done that forever.
Yeah.
With a quarter of the army supply holding for at least 10 minutes from this basic same position.
Yeah. We saw HuK die 12 minutes ago.
Yep.
And then say, wait, no, I'm not dead. And then MaSa says, yes, you are. And he says, no, I'm not. Like, this is silly. Why are you trying to kill me? I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing play from HuK right there. I got some chills right now.
Yeah.
Got some genuine, actual nerd chills. Like, that was so cool.
I know. And it's warm in here and everything.
Yeah.
But still, the goosebumps.
That's what
goosebumps.
Yeah.
Those DTs.
They will.
Don't know how many there were throughout that entire game, but there are way too many. Finally, MaSa ended up putting a turret up in the forward position, which is, I think, the only thing that let him even break through at the end there. And, yeah, just amazing.
While MaSa actually